So that's supply-side economics. Now, I mentioned coal mines there, but China is also pushing for reform in the iron and steel industries. That too will mean production cuts, and it's making some private companies a little bit nervous. Nina Hong has the story.
This is going to be a tough year for Wang Wen'an. He is an owner of one of the largest iron and steel companies in one county of Handan in Hebei province. But he's not sure whether his plants will survive this year.
At
the end of 2015, there was a time when our cash flow could only last for a few days. Now that we have to suddenly move out of the city, it will cost tens of billions of yuan. It's a huge pressure.
There are 5 iron and steel plants in the city of Wuhan. They are currently being forced to relocate outside of the city by the government, while at the same time reducing production capacity. With the price of steel hitting record lows, the city is cutting 1/3 of its production.
There have been companies running into trouble. If we leave them be, they will be knocked out of business. But if we are going to make them reduce capacity, there comes a series of problems.
Employment is the top concern. One of Wang's blast furnaces was shut down in 2015. He had been paying 800 people that had been laid off for nearly a year. As a civil corporation, Wang Wen'an's company is no match with state-owned companies in the ability to expand overseas markets and in technology. There are many companies in iron and steel industry are facing the same situation as Wang. Industry reform are key to helping these private companies to ride out difficulties ahead.
China's metallurgical industry, after decades of development, had made remarkable improvement in its level of craft skills, equipment manufacture, scale, and influence. And we are happy to work with domestic companies to expand our international market.
Wang Wen'an is preparing to use the income from selling the land and government subsidies to pay the laid-off workers. In the meantime, he's bidding for a production plant in Pakistan.
The Industrial and Commercial Bank of China and the Silk Road Fund is going to provide me with half of the funds needed. I am mortgaging the domestic plant as well.
Wang is throwing everything into this deal because he knows staying here will mean bankruptcy. And while he knows the risks of going out, it may just give him a chance. Ning Hong, CCTV, Hebei Province.